We're at LA Live, home in the Staples Center and the Conga Room for the 98.7 Gifting Suite. I'm Kade, and I'm with Jared Leto of 30 Seconds to Mars, people.
Yes, sir. Hi, how you doing?
So the new album, This Is War,
Yes,
I got to say I'm really digging it, man.
Thank you.
It's a lot different from the last record,
Yeah.
in a very good way, of course. So the fans had a lot to do with this album.
Kind of the same way a band would work with an orchestra. We worked with this large group of people, and it went so well. We did it in 8 different countries around the world, from Japan to Australia to France to England to Italy. And then one day I got a Twitter message from a kid in Iran who was really disappointed he couldn't make it to one of the physical summits. So I launched the digital version of the summit, where people could sit at home by themselves with their friends and family and sing along to the songs and be a part of the summit. So this summit is interesting because it kind of keeps evolving. It's a big part of This Is War. It's when you hear Kings and Queens or something, it sounds like a choir of people singing. It's actually tens of thousands of people from all over the world that we combined into this.
Oh, it's amazing.
One voice, yeah. And now when we play shows, we're about to launch a tour called Into the Wild, and it starts in Europe and then it'll come through America. But when we play the shows, it's just the interactivity is crazy.
I heard a rumor that you'll be picking fans to go on stage with you on the tour.
We're doing some interesting things. We're trying to nail down exactly how we're going to pull them off. We're trying to incorporate the idea of the summit in a much bigger way, live every night. And of course the Faces of Mars campaign, where we put the faces of fans and friends from around the world on our actual CDs. Things that are a pain in the ass, kind of.
Yeah.
But they're really, really fun.
But you
as
do them
well.
anyway.
Yeah, they're fun. It's
Hell
just I tend to not like to do things just in a typical way. Or
I really like the idea of the 10,000 different album covers from all your fans from all around the world.
yeah, there's some really cool ones from around the world, and there's some people like friends Bam Margera, and there's some unexpected one. There's Darren Aronofsky, who directed Requiem, submitted his photo, and my buddy Terry Richardson, who's an amazing photographer, did it. Kat Von D is on a cover, and
oh really?
There's a bunch of different people, and we didn't really announce like the names until people find them, and then we're kind of like letting it out. But I'm trying to convince the record company to do another round now that everybody gets what the idea is. Because we actually asked you guys to submit photos when we did it. But I don't think people understood what it was. So people are like, well, I don't know what it is,
So, Jared, we all want to know your pick for best rock performance at the Grammys. Phoenix, Silver Sun Pickups, or Alice in Chains?
I love Phoenix. I think they're great, and they're really nice guys, too. But I kind of got to say Alice in Chains, just because they've been around, the comeback, the whole thing. They've earned it. They walked down such a crazy road, and they're the nicest guys, too.
Very successful comeback, too.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting, man. I'm kind of going for Phoenix. So
they're great. They're great. I mean, it's they're great.
So I have a question from a listener who wrote me on Twitter at Kade Show, Keisha in Silver Lake. She wants to know what your area code is.
213, baby.
213.
Always 213. And I have a 323 on my home phone number.
Yeah.
323-969 something. If you can get lucky with the rest, give me a call.
So you were on CNN today because you're doing something amazing for the Haiti Relief Fund.
Yeah, I mean, I have a very special connection with that country. I lived there when I was a kid in Haiti and Port-au-Prince and Léogâne.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, so I was a part of Larry King's telethon and then George Clooney's Hope for Haiti as well, and we put some tickets on eBay, like tickets and dinner with a band backstage, and I think it sold for like $15,000 or something crazy.
Wow.
So we've all donated and volunteered ourselves, and we're doing what we can to help. It's going to be a long process of recovery here. So you show up, you try to help if you can. If you got $1 to give, you give $1. It's not about how much you give. It's just about participating if you can.
Back to the tour. So are you stoked to kick this thing off?
We're really excited to start the tour. It's called Into the Wild, and we're going to announce dates in an LA date in about a week, and tickets will go on sale soon.
Jared Leto, thanks for
brother.
stopping by, man.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.